Hi, my name is Irfan Nawaz. I'm your English teacher again for you. Today I have brought the new video depending upon the concept of tenses. So I have selected for you today, that is past perfect tense. An activity we started in the past and it was finished before the introduction. So this is the concept of the past perfect. As far as the structure is concerned, you can see on the board subject, had and third form. It had only one helping verb and then third form is followed. So whenever you see in a sentence had and third form, this sentence belongs to past perfect active. Whereas the passive voice, we are just only adding been. In the active, we do not discuss the been, but in the passive voice, we write the been as well, because been is itself be verbs, and it is used for the making up the deficiency of third form. Whenever you do not have third form in a sentence, you can depend upon been. So had is used for past, been is a third form actually, and third form is originally has been used. Actually, in a passive voice, we need two third form. One is already we have, and secondly, we are getting the help from been. So had, been, and third form. Whenever you see in a sentence had, been, and third form, this sentence belong to past perfect passive voice. So difference is that in active voice only we use had in third form. In the whereas in the passive voice we are using had, been, and third form. I hope so you are clear. Now come to the example. It's a very easy to understand. I have written I had finished my work. I had finished my work. Had is a helping verb and it shows past. Finish is a third form. Finish, finished, finish is a regular verb. You can see ed in that. So finish is a third form. So had and finish, we can understand this sentence belong to past perfect, and my work is an indirect object. So if we go to the passive structure, my work had been finished. Here you see three stuff. First, had, used for past. Been is a be verb actually, and it is being used here as a third form for the completion, the making up of third form. And then finished is the original third form. It has been used in the passive voice. So had, been, and finished. So we have two main third form here: had, been, and finished. And by mean by phrase, it depends on whether you want to discuss who has done this job. So this is my work had been finished. Had been finished. We see three stuffs here. In active we see only two: had and third form. When the passive voice, had, been, and third finished. These are three things. Had for the past, been is a be verb used for the third form, and finished is the third form as well. So actually in this sentence we have two third form. My work had been finished by me. So now come to the next area, that is pluperfect tense. Plu means plus perfect. In this sentence, two activities happened at the same time, but one activity happened before the other action, just before the action. So now how? Look at the structure. Subject, had, third form, and object. Subject, had, and third form is the past perfect, and there are two connectives, conjunction for you, before and when, and subject and second form. You will have to be very specific to understand that the first part will be past perfect, which happened earlier, and after that, the thing which occurred after that, it should be written in simple past, subject in the second form. Now look in the sentence. So, train had steamed off. Train had steamed off. Had in third form, it shows past perfect. Before is a conjunction, connected. I reach the second form, and the station. It means that the train had already left and I reached late. So the activity of steaming off the train happened earlier, but I reached the station late. So that's why what happened first, the train had steamed off. It happened first and before I reached the station. This is the pluperfect. So you can change the order. You can write down this before I reach the station, but you will have to write the comma first. Whenever the subordinating class, when subordinating class is used before, first of all, and then the main class come, you will have to insert the comma between it. But when it is main class is used first and subordinate class is used at the end, so definitely conjunction comes in the middle. So you can't use comma before the conjunction. It can be used in the advanced grammar, but it is not common actually. It is informal way to use the comma before the conjunction. So as you can see here, the train had steamed off before I reached the station. I hope so, student. you have grasped my idea, what I wanted to teach you. Thank you very much. Stay home safe, please. Thank you very much.